What's up, dudes? My name is Nick. Welcome back for another music video reaction. In this video, we're taking a look at the brand new song for the 7th mini album from Apink. Song's titled I'm So Sick. And I'm looking forward to this, as I do with like every Apink song, because they deliver the goods every single time. At this point in their career, they can be relied on for some good songs. But they do kind of have their own their tried and true formula that they come with every single song these days. And that's fine. They do a really good job with all their music. That's not a criticism. But my question is, as I come into every single Apink song blind, not having seen any teasers, is are they going to change it up? Are they going to do something different with this comeback? And of course, the only way for me to find out is to do what I do in all of my videos, which is to listen to this song, to give you guys my honest thoughts on this song, on it, whether I like it or not. So if you're interested in hearing more stuff like that in the future, subscribe to the channel, because there's plenty more videos where this one came from. So with all that being said, let's get this song started. Okay, well, we've already got a different vibe with the visual, so...
I'm so sick of lying. You gotta know that.
Uh-oh. I might be about to, like, kinda wig out a little bit, because this is gonna be a little bit different. Maybe. They're kind of girl, that's a lot of ketchup. Relax with that. It's a lot of sodium and there's a lot of salt in ketchup. You don't want that. What the fuck? Apink, this is... I gotta say, thank God that I stuck around with K-pop long enough to see something like this from Apink, because to be honest, I never thought that they would come. So ooh boy, Jesus. I like this song too. I mean, I'm a little bit like, I think, more focusing on the music video aspect of this right now, because like this is new territory for me with Apink, but I like the little synth pop thing. I like it. Or whatever genre of music this is. It's some synth EDM thing. I'm kinda speechless a little, although I've done my fair bit of talking, but like, bleh, I don't know what else to say. This is... wow. Wow. More of that, please. That was definitely I enjoyed that quite a lot. I don't know what else to say. God, it's so hard because I'm like, on one hand, like I want to comment on the music, but on the other hand, I was more wrapped up in like, this is different and holy shit, is it different in like a good way, that I don't really have very much to say about the song. I'm sorry guys, but you know, it just is what it is. But that's because obviously the big point is that like Apink has kind of shed their cute concept for once, which is interesting. It's different. They've gone something that's got a little bit more sex appeal than they normally do. Or maybe I should say a lot more sex appeal than they normally do. And I think that's kind of remarkable. That's kind of noteworthy. Something that we should write down, you know, take note of, put it in the history books. You know, when you're talking about the history of Apink, that it took them 7 mini albums or 7 years or whatever it is to get to this point, or more than that maybe. I don't know. I'm not a super you know, Apink fan or geek, so I'm not really up. I don't really know all of the information about Apink. Like in this instance, I don't know what their debut year was. So yeah, but you know, like I said, ever since, you know, I started listening to K-pop back in, you know, 2013, whatever, it's been like 5 years. That's crazy. But you know, Apink has been, you know, Apink. They've been reliable. They've just been like, this is what they are every single time. The music has been good, has been enjoyable. And, you know, their whole, you know, concept hasn't been something that like visually has relied on sex appeal. And of course, musically, like the genre is definitely something that is much different than this. And it's all been really, really good stuff. And then they change it up. They just flip it. They just flip the script, turn it upside down, you know, and do something completely different. And it is equally as good, but for different reasons. You know, it just is, just generally speaking, a more, obviously, I think well, I guess not obviously, because not necessarily like saying that this is more mature than, you know, some of the stuff that they've released in like last year. That's not necessarily true, but it just is, I think, mature in of course, a different way. It's got a different vibe to it. It's got a different feel to it. It's more sexy. It's more sex appeal, you know, in comparison to some other, you know, their more recent releases. And that is, you know, perfectly okay. You know, it's perfectly fine. I'm kind of curious why they changed it up though, because I know that Apink is like a super, super popular group, and they don't at this point in their career don't necessarily need to be doing things to, you know, keep up with the rest of with, you know, other groups in K-pop. Like they're not falling behind per se, unless they actually are, and I'm just not up to speed with that. So I'm kind of curious what you guys are thinking about this, because on one hand, I'm like, I don't know, I really like this because it's definitely different. It's visually striking. It sounds really, really nice. It might not sound like the most unique song or sound or anything like that in the history, but that's kind of typical for Apink, I think, you know, in many ways. And you know, they just have come out and they've put together a really solid song and release and music video too, but it's different from Apink. So if you're an Apink fan, if you're like a hardcore Apink fan, what do you think of this? Are you super excited about it? Are you disappointed? Do you wish that they'd stuck with their formula, or are you glad that they've kind of experimented? Really, really curious to hear what people are thinking about this. And I don't know. You've already heard what I got to say. You've seen what I've had to say. Like I don't know really what else to say. I said like, this is cool. I like this. So like I said, leave your thoughts and stuff like that in the comments below. Don't be afraid to share whatever you think, because I'm pretty sure, I have a pretty strong feeling that there are going to be people out there that really like this and people out there that really don't, you know, because people of course have crazy opinions all the time. Or I should say different opinions, not crazy opinions. That's a little bit that's not correct word choice, but you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, share your opinions no matter what they are, whether you like this song and the music video or you don't like it, you don't like what Apink is doing, that's cool. Let me know in the comments, discuss it down there, because this community is about having some free and open discussion about whatever it is that we're thinking. So if you want to join that community, click the subscribe button so you can join, and click on that bell icon so you can get notified whenever I upload a video. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.